Hello and welcome to this video. Today I'm starting up my challenge build saves. To do so you have to create a sim, so I am going to recreate my baby mama, my original baby mama founder from my Sims 3 100 baby challenge save. So I've taken screenshots from my stream of each outfit and I'm going to try and get it as close as possible. Oh, fallen at the first hurdle. It's not a purple. I think the blue has to just do as close enough. Wait. Can I finesse it? I don't think I can. I guess that's just the closest it can be. She had no makeup. That's makeup. No accessories. Eyes were white, so grey. Hair, just sort of the longest hair there is, I guess. Okay, that's the closest so far. I don't think they're any long enough. I think they're all about the same length. Oh, that's longer. There we go, that's as close as we can get in that way. Let's try and do her actual face. I think that's relatively close. I do dislike the fact that she has to be blue instead of purple. Let's move on to her everyday outfit, which is entirely black. That's sort of close in a weird way. That's closest so far. That one's probably the closest, so that's the one she's going to have. And then she needs some black jeans, basically. That's pretty much it. I'm going to see if there's a better one, but... oh, I think that's a little bit closer. There we go. Yeah, I'm happy with it too. And she was wearing stiletto boots. Oh gosh, these are the only stiletto ones. I think they are. I just don't like the way that the heels are open, but you can't really see, so I suppose it doesn't matter. Formal wear, I don't know if there's anything even similar to what I had on The Sims 3 on The Sims 4. So far that's... so far I've only just started, but that's the closest. I don't want something like this. Preferably I want shorter sleeves, which I guess leaves me with that one. Or that one. See, this one looks a little bit closer because it's got the jewel up there, where she was wearing a necklace, but this one looks better in my opinion. Let's see if I can get her a necklace that's similar enough. I can, but it doesn't actually go on this dress. Okay, that's fair. She is wearing it, technically, even though you can't see it. Then she was wearing long black gloves. And I think she was wearing those stiletto boots again. You can see that her heels are exposed in this one, but that's fine. Athletic? Oh, it's in a different order on this Sims game. I hadn't realised before that sleepwear and athletics are swapped around. So, athletics. She can take that off, please. Thank you. I didn't change her hairstyle for any of them, so I don't have to faff around with that. She's wearing a black sleeve jumper. Long sleeves jumper. Not that, but so far let's put that in. Oh, there we go, I found it. Why is she wearing a necklace? No accessories for you. For Sims 3 being The Sims 3, she had a much darker black. Because I changed the colour wheel, so everything was black. Doesn't need to be denim, she had black trousers. They were just sort of tight black trousers. No accessories for you. And boots again, but not the same boots. A bit closer to this actually. There we go, she's practically the same there, other than obviously the fact that she's blue. Sleepwear, she was wearing a nightie. That is a towel. She was wearing, this is almost the exact same. She was wearing this. And she was wearing white kitten slippers, so now she's got bunny slippers instead. Okay, I'm going to come back to the party and hot weather because I have to create new for that since those weren't options on Sims 3. So swimwear. She wore a plain black, regular, bog standard and then cold weather. I'm pretty sure those are the same jeans that she was wearing. They are not the same jeans she was wearing. I take it back. I take everything back. Why is she wearing sunglasses? You know, it's really cold outside, so I better wear my glasses so the sun doesn't get in my eye. Are there any similar coats? No. That's the best we have, and it's not good enough. So let's try again. By try again, I mean put on the only coat. What? Let's put denim as a thing again, because it is denim. It's just a sort of tighter jean, slightly more grey. I was going to say that's close, but let's see what else we have, but that's it. It's not that much tighter. They're not black, they are a bit grey, so that probably makes a little bit more sense. And I think those are the stilettos she's wearing again. Big issue with this is that this is winter and she's going to have I could just do that just because the stiletto ones on this game, as we've seen before, have holes on the back, and that's a bit weird when it's got cold weather. She did not wear gloves, so now I'm going to try and work out what she can wear for party. Probably going to put it in the stilettos again. No accessories for you. Why have you suddenly got a nose ring? No accessories for you. The question with these is always, what sort of party am I dressing for? That's actually pretty similar to her formal wear in a complete different way from how that one's similar. So I feel like that should be it. Pretty amazing. I've tried, oh yeah. Oh, I didn't realise the stilettos have a little tied up bit at the back. That's fine. She's done. And hot weather. I think that's sort of relatively close again to her formal wear. Like, not really, but with something across the middle and the, yeah, no. I do feel like she'd be wearing a dress, so I think that might be a good option. Other options are that, maybe that, I don't think so. This is technically a dress, but it's, wait, is it? No, it is a top and a skirt. I can't work it out. I think this will be it. And the stiletto boots, because she is constantly wearing them. Is that literally every outfit? Okay, not outdoor. Obviously not sleepwear and also not athletics. Pretty much everything else. Her everyday looks a lot different in my opinion. Even though that is the one that's probably closest, other than the swimwear and sleepwear. Maybe I'll go for more the vibe. So this is a bit more the vibe, as well as being button up. So let's see, those were the options, I believe. That one or that one. I just realised that the buttons of the trousers means that the buttons just go all the way down. Actually, that might be slightly better. It's not really the vibe per se, but it's just the fact that she didn't have it tucked in. That's what's doing it for me. It makes the outfit look very different, in my opinion. But it's not like that. I mean, I suppose it is like that, actually, isn't it? So it's that, that, or that. I really like this look. I just feel like for her, this one's better. First of all, let's put her name in. It's not really first of all, but let's put her name in. 0 challenge. She, her. Young adult, female, she can definitely get pregnant. Now, her traits are going to be surprisingly hard because even though there are fewer traits on The Sims 4 compared to Sims 3, all of her traits on The Sims 3 have an equivalent on The Sims 4. And you only have 3 slots compared to 5. So I'm going to have to choose. Shock horror. So her original traits were computer whiz, perfectionist, artistic, bookworm, and family orientated. Arguably, because her aspiration was surrounded by family, I could put, there we go, successful lineage. The Sim wants a family that succeeds in life. Big happy family. She will get a family related trait. Looking at what you have to do for each aspiration, the successful lineage aspiration means that a child or grandchild has to reach level 10 of any career, and because she was created with a 100 baby challenge where you can't have a career, I'm not going to do that. So big happy family it is, which gives her the domestic trait. Domestic Sims will see their familial relationships grow stronger faster. I think that will be in place of her family orientated trait. So now she has 4 options out of 3. 3 options out of 4. So the artistic trait becomes the creative trait if we were doing 4. The bookworm trait becomes the bookworm trait. I suppose the artistic trait could also become art lover. One or the other. Perfectionist, perfectionist. Maybe I was wrong. There's not a computer whiz version. I guess the closest is geek. Which isn't computer whizzing, it's just video games. Okay, so in that case, creative or art lover, let's see. I think the idea was that she would create art, which means art lover isn't really compatible with it so much. Creative is better. So let's do creative, bookworm, and perfectionist. And then it's basically her. I didn't actually screenshot yet her favourite colours and such for her likes, so let's do that quickly. Colour, she liked purple. Because she's blue in The Sims 4, I'm going to make her like blue as well. Music genre, she liked pop music, so there we go. And there isn't a food one on here. Technically I should do painting, because let's say that that's more like the artistic trait, creative plus liking painting. Yes, on The Sims 4 we have more types of art than just painting, such as cross-stitch and knitting. But Sims 3 we didn't have that, so it's more of a direct translation. And there, I think we've got it. I think it's done. Save household. Zero Challenge has moved from all the way over in Appaloosa Plains. Somewhere along the way her skin colour changed from purple to blue and she had to replace a few clothes, but she's here and excited for this new chapter in her life. I technically haven't tried to change her voice to be as close as possible, but I don't think that matters that much. I've just left her with the sort of automatic one, and I think that's good enough. And because before she lived in Appaloosa Plains, which came with a pets pack, she should live in Brindleton Bay, which came with a cats and dogs pack. I can't believe it's raining! I've never opened a save and had it rain immediately. What? That's so weird. So I think the next step would be building her a house, but not in this video. So thank you for watching. Till next time. Bye!